finally here. The final episode of Attack on Titan has come and gone. And of course, they have to tease us with the Reiner versus Eren part 3. Let's go, baby. But unfortunately, we have to wait a little bit longer. And if you guys haven't seen the announcement right now, they have confirmed that a part 2, Season 4, the final season, will be happening in the winter 2022 season.
Oh my god, I can't believe he gave me a scarf. It smells so good. Maybe if I wear it long enough, he'll notice me and one day we'll start dating and then get married and have a bunch of kids and
Now, I need someone to confirm this for me in the comments down below, because is winter 2022 season January of next year, or are we waiting December of 2022 to watch? I would like to imagine it's going to happen in January of 2022, a year from now, because, well, if they made us wait almost 2 years to see it, I feel like a lot of the hype will be drowned out and maybe not as exciting for a lot of people, because for people who haven't been reading the manga or who don't know about the manga is actually going to end next month, or we're basically in April right now. So just some food for thought for those of you who are interested in picking up the manga if you absolutely cannot wait, because I'm telling you right now, I absolutely cannot wait. So I am very excited to deep dive into the manga and see where we go with the final chapter that ends next month. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been following and watching my content since December. I can't speak for every AniTuber out there, but I can say this firsthand. This is the thing that I live for as an anime YouTuber, when everyone can get hyped for one event, for something so special and for something so monumental. Even if you aren't a fan of Attack on Titan, let's not get it twisted. This event is so big and this series is so near and dear for so many people. You know, by the time it's over, you're going to see a lot of heavy debates on where Attack on Titan stands, and if it can truly stand through the test of times on being a top 10 great anime of all time. Thank you so much. It means the absolute world to me that you have watched me week in and week out. And now let's actually go ahead and talk about the episode. So Yelena informs Armin, Mikasa, John, and Connie about the euthanasia plan. And surprisingly, there's a moment where Armin starts crying and he tells Yelena, oh my god, this is what you guys were doing the whole time. And I'm so moved. And I'm here thinking, was Armin really pulling a ruse to maybe get out of jail, or does he legitimately feel that way? I know Armin doesn't really care for fighting and he wants to stop the killing, but is he for Zeke's plan? I'm curious to know in the comments down below what you guys think about that. I do like the conversation Yelena is having with Pixis and how they differentiate the people who are for the Jaegerists and who are forced into the position with the armband. We know the white armband means you were pro-Jaegerist from the start. The red armband meant that they had no choice. And the black, well, they were foolish enough to drink the wine and not know the situation that they were getting themselves into. But it's real unfortunate that Pixie, now the wheels have turned and Yelena's like, well, I know we would have this dinner conversation and I'm glad that you and I are having it right now. I do like how something just come back full circle with Attack on Titan. And then the last major thing we saw here is a conversation that Eren was having with Peick. And Peick, for most of this conversation, was like, I hate the Marley soldiers. I can't believe what they have done to us. They're just using us. Gabby, you gotta get it through your thick skull. They're not here for us. I'm like, oh my god, could she possibly be betraying everyone? But if there's anything we learned, come on, let's be real. Peick was born for this stuff. She just has this keen sense of just playing the game, playing 4D chess with a lot of people. Did anyone think for a second that Peick was actually going to betray people from Marley? Let me know in the comments down below. She tries pulling a ruse on Eren. Let me write out all the Marley people that are here, and I'll write out the rest of the other people if we, you know, wink wink, nudge nudge, go up to the berry rooftop. And then they cue up that military action music, and then next thing you know, you see Peick chomp trying to return the favor that Eren did to him with that nutcracker scene, and we'll talk about the nutcracker scene in just a bit. And Peick almost took out Eren right there. But of course, it can't end like that, right? Because, well, Eren has that plot armor, but let's not get it twisted here. He's also a very strong opponent and has so many Titan abilities with him. As Eren is transforming, he looks at Reiner up in the sky and he's like, okay, let's go for round 3, baby. And that is how they end the episode. But did anyone think for 2 seconds that they were going to wrap up the final episode with this episode? With not seeing the rumbling, without even knowing Ymir's backstory? I mean, come on, guys. Let's put 2 and 2 together here. No way in hell they were going to finish the last episode like this. And if any of you were expecting some Promised Neverland PowerPoint slides, we know Mappa wasn't going to do that whatsoever. So do not worry about that. And now with the confirmation of a part 2 coming out later, then let's go ahead and just talk about our favorite moments and standout moments. Yeah, God! I know a lot of people are disappointed and heartbroken that Sasha died. I can't believe Sasha died. It hurt so much. It hurt so much. Yeah, God! But for me, of course, we gotta talk about the nutcracker scene. The insult and the disrespect that Eren laid out to Galliard was unbelievable. Yeah, God! I talked about this scene for the longest time. Dinner with the Browse family. Oh my God, that delivered in spades. Gabby was just so dim-witted to tell Niccolo, oh yeah, that's me. That was me. That totally killed your potential wife. That was me. Only for him to say, blah. Then him taking out Falco and the results of all that. That was insanity. Yeah, God! We have to talk about Levi at the very last second doing what he did to Zeke. Also the disrespect, taking out 30 of his men and taking out the Beast Titan in the forest is a little bit poetic if you ask me. But surprisingly, I would probably say the Zeke backstory totally threw me off for a loop, where we thought Zeke was always bad the entire time, and now you see him having this euthanization plan. But will it succeed in the second half of the final season? There's only one way to find out. But for now, this was one hell of a roller coaster. I cannot wait to finish wrapping up the series with each and every one of you. And let me know what moments stood out to you in Attack on Titans. And let me know what moments you didn't like, if there were any. If you got some value and entertainment, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to my channel for more anime content. My name is DJ Miles, and as I always say, to be continued, take care.